So what's going on YouTube? New video, nitro style from the RC Dungeon. I'm using my phone again, guys, because I didn't feel like switching my SD card stuff around here for the E-Lite camera, and it was kind of low on battery anyways. Hopefully the phone will do all right. I got my lights all hooked back up in here, so now I got more light. Hold on, guys, I gotta adjust the camera a little bit here. There we go. Sorry, I gotta move you around. Okay, so anyways, what we got here, very old vintage nitro. I got done running. I had to do a bunch of work to it. It's been sitting over here on the Dungeon's shelf for a while. It's a CEN GST 7.7. They made a couple different versions of this truck. They made an actual race version of this truck. They made one with a 2-speed. I think the old version was like they made a Nemesis, maybe like a Genesis or something like that. I know they made a Nemesis. This is the GST one. I think this one and the Nemesis were all 3 speeds. I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time. I'm going to get the body off of it in a second here for you guys. But it's made by CEN Racing. This one's in pretty good shape. I got 2 of these. I kept one nitro. I converted one to electric when I was into the electric stuff pretty hard. Since then, I sold the electric one off. Because I got offered more money than what I had in it, and I just was kind of getting out of the whole LiPo things after some LiPo issues, some battery issues with some family members, and I wanted the big LiPo powered stuff out of here. Anyways, I cleaned this thing up a little bit. I did go out. I did finally get it running. I'm in the process of hunting up some more parts for it. The first time around I got it running, the button for your glow plug, the head button, whatever, it blowed the glow plug out of it. I finally got it adjusted to where I could get the first and gear shifting. I still got to tune on it and work on it to get the third gear shifting, because it's a, like hybrid would say, 3-speed baby. But yeah, this one's a 3-speed transmission in this one. It's not super fast truck, mainly because the engine of this thing's powered it. I'll show you in a second. It's more just like a torque monster versus, having a lot of RPMs. I actually think this engine was kind of like the MGT 8.0 was. I think this might have been a heli engine, a helicopter engine to begin with, because it's actually, this is the 76. I think this was actually one of the biggest nitro production engines you could get in an actual truck, RC car truck, whatever. They actually made a conversion for the HPI Savage back in the day. It was called like the Savagezilla or Truckzilla or something along those lines, and it would actually run 2 of these 76 engines, which I actually had my hands on one of those and run one years and years and years ago. Those came out around the same time like the big block conversions for the T-Maxes and stuff came out, which I had 3 or 4 of those too. Get the body off this thing, guys. I didn't get any. I've been working on this, so I didn't get it. I got one tank idle through that 36cc on the XR. Just been kind of a busy time this weekend and everything going on. The body's in really good shape. I'm going to be cleaning it up and doing some reinforcement on it, because I don't imagine I'll get another one of these bodies. I'll bring the camera down here in a second. But I ran about a half a tank and filled it back up, and another half a tank of some Black Ops 20% in it. So I got my nephew. He hooked me up with another glow button for the head. So I got that fixed and got it going. But I was out running it, and I'm having some problems with the steering servo screwed up on it. So I'm having some signal interruption going on with it. I'm not real sure. I got to check that out. Might be some short and some wiring. It's old and it's been sitting on the shelf for a very long time, guys. So, it's got the 8 shocks on it. I'm going to be looking into investing. I think I will probably pull this engine off of here. I've got a LRP 32 that's on an MGT that I may swap the 32 onto this. I'm not real sure, or I may get the MGT going, which I'm going to do another video of the other nitros and stuff I have here. I just got bit by the nitro bug, I guess, watching a lot of the Woogie Nitro, or Woogie RC. He's got the buggies and stuff. He's the reason why I actually made a purchase here a while back, which I'm going to have that unboxing coming. It's nothing great or anything. I got a good deal on it, but it's something I've been wanting for a long time. Something that's a lot, you don't got a lot of, it's a center diff, so, I'm not going to, it's a lot easier to deal with than these transmission trucks with the shift points, and, there's a lot of adjustments you got to get in tune with these. Once you get there, they're good. But I got this thing running pretty good today. Like I said, it's a powerhouse for like torque, but it just doesn't have a lot of top end. I'm hoping once I get the third gear in there, it'll come to life a little better. And these are real finicky tuning wise. They kind of got the same Savage half tank lean. So you're better to get it, running and the chassis heat soaked and everything before you get to your half a tank and then tune there. And then fill it back up and you're good to go. It's got the same tank pickup issue that like the HPI Savages had with the mid-tank lean stuff. So that a lot of people have. This thing's a beast. I mean, it's dirty and cruddy because, like I said, I've been running it in the yard and everything. I haven't had time to clean it up. A lot of it to do with the speed and stuff too is these things have like a super tall, almost like a fifth scale tire on them from the factory. These tires are not a lot, but several inches shorter than the tires that, came on it. So that messes with your gear ratios and stuff like that too. I will get a video of this on the channel here after a while. I just want to try to get it set up, running better, tuned better, before I make a video for you guys of it. Trying to get, that way I can get all three gears shifting and everything. So, that way all that, so it does have reverse too. This is one of the reverse trucks, which, of the nitro, it is nice to have the reverse. But I finally did, get it all going and everything. And I honestly did. I was going to make a short video for you guys, but I'm trying to do it justice. That way you guys can see it running like it should be running. Anyhow, let me bring the camera down here for you, share it with you. Like I said, I've been kind of leaning back more in towards like the nitro stuff. Parts for these are getting very hard to come by. I'd like to find a new fuel tank for it to replace, just to have a new fuel tank. This fuel tank does seem to be still sealed up and everything, but I would like to have a new fuel tank. It's got an aluminum clutch upgrade on it. It does have that, but other than that, it's all stock. I even had to make the filter elements and stuff because the filter element that was in it disintegrated from sitting over time. Let me bring the camera down here for you and let you see this beast of an engine, okay? This is the truck, okay? Got the CEN. It's got the factory CEN pipe on it. I'm going to separate this and take the cone out of the inside of it, because they do pick up a little more power taking the baffle out in here. It's just, they're so loud, it's ridiculous. I actually think this might be, I remember back in the day, and it's been a long time, them saying that this might have been either a heli pipe or a, like a plane pipe. I'm not real sure. Yes.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, sweet. Here's the engine on it. You can see it's the NX76 CEN, and I mean, this thing is huge, guys. There's the cool head on it. This is all stock cool head, and you can see how big the head is on this thing, okay? It's giant. It's a big engine. But I'm thinking my LRP 32 might run better in this. It might be more suited for this with the 3-speed than my MGT. And then I have a Thunder Tiger 8.0 engine I can put back in my MGT that has brand new. It's never been broke in, that I have laying in a box. So the 32 might be going in this, because I think it needs more RPM to help it get through the gears, because this engine just does not RPM. You know, I remember back in the day when I was running it more regularly, which this thing doesn't have a lot of runtime on it either, guys. And I'll show you something. This is the chassis, okay, hanging up here, right there. Right there. Boop, 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 boop. That's the chassis where I converted the other one to electric. Now, these trucks are pretty hard to get. I mean, they're pretty pricey. I seen one kind of going like $500-600 on eBay that was in pretty good shape, though, which this truck hasn't got hardly any runtime on it at all. My nephew, he invested in these. He really liked these CEN trucks, so he had like 5 or 6 of them. I think that's where I accumulated this one from and the other one I had. Which the other one I had was missing a bunch of transmission parts and stuff, so I've got enough tranny parts laying around. If I break something with this one, I can keep it running for a while, so anyhow, there you guys go, overview of it. You got the reverse servo over here, and then you got, you know, of course, that's your throttle servo. It's actually laid out pretty good, you know, TVP, twin vertical plate chassis, just like the Savage. The only thing that's really weird is this transmission in these CENs almost act like a center diff a little bit. They're really an odd setup. You can see here, guys, how they're set up. And then, of course, this is your 2-speed. And then your third gear is adjustable inside the transmission. And I'll show you. It's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat truck. For a lot of guys that don't know a lot about them. You know, you just take this off, unscrews. You know, and you got an adjustment in here. You just take this cap off. This cap comes off. And then you got your adjustment pieces in here. You got to slide. It might be a pain in the butt to get it. I just passed it. It's very touchy. Right there it is. You guys have probably seen it roll past on the camera there. I mean, there it is. Bloop, 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 bloop. See. Anyhow, right in there. And I've got to get this adjusted up, okay, to get my third gear out of it. And then I'll be doing a run video for you guys. I remember running this thing back in the day, and I was having trouble. I was jumping this thing so high, and it's heavy. I was blowing the shock caps, the rear shocks apart on it, and I can't remember what I ended up doing. I got them sealed up to where it would quit doing it unless you really aired it out, because this thing was heavy and big and not real fast, but man, it jumped really good for some reason. I mean, this truck just jumped really well. But anyhow, I'm on the hunt for a fuel tank. I'm going to be putting new fuel lines on it. And then, like I said, it's running pretty good now. I had to make the filter element. I had to trim some filter element I had down for a fifth scale and make the filter elements for it. I tried to find a new filter for it. And this truck is very old, guys. I can't even remember. I should have looked online before I started the video. You know, this thing's been around a very, very long time. I mean, a long time. My nephew has one of the even rarer trucks, which was like the race truck, which was like, I think, the Nemesis maybe. And it was stripped down lightweight. I actually think it might have had some kind of internal center differential. I'm not real sure. It's a lot faster than these are. And then, of course, I think it even had the same big block engine, the NX76 on it. Like I said, that engine is it's a big piston in there for a nitro. These are just some Losi super bolt-on tires. My buddy has a Hellfire down here that he's never come and got that I didn't find. I got it running, and I just don't think he wanted to put a bunch of money in it because it needed a bunch of other parts and everything. So I borrowed his wheels and tires because I sold all 4 sets of the factory. Both the sets, which I had, that would have been 8 wheels and tires I had factory for the CEN truck. And like I said, they were huge, guys. They were like that much taller. You know, it was, they were just really, really, really heavy. You know, I mean, and this truck's built really heavy duty. I mean, you can look in here and see these axles are like 5th scale size. Okay, I mean, they're huge. And I can't remember, these are off of a Losi. I think these are 17 millimeter adapters will actually fit this axle stub out here. I think they're for like a Losi truggy or a buggy. I can't remember. I'm going to have to look that up because I need to find another set of these for it if I can still come by them and find them. Because I got one up here today. These are very hard to get tight in here. How the diffs are, the center diff thing's set up in here. You have to wedge something in here on your axle. and then tighten your actual stub axle nut down here for your wheel. And I forgot about that, was out running it, and it backed off and fell off, and I lost the pin, which I had another pin that fit, and then I lost the axle nut. Thank goodness I didn't lose the spacer that goes in between these. But I've ordered me a different set of wheels. I got a set of Duratrax. You know, they're a 5.4 inch, almost 5.5 inches tall, which are taller than these, which will get my gearing back. Plus, I'm going to be using these and the other tires, the Duratrax I just bought the other day. I'm going to get my Supermax back out. I'm going to be getting the Supermax back out, getting the receiver pack, checking it if it's still good, giving it a good charge. I got 17mm hub adapters for it. We're going to be getting some video of it running also. So you guys that are, I'll bring that down and do a video of it later. It's basically a Supermax, UE Supermax build, some different parts on it. It's got a lot of custom one-off stuff that I built a long time ago. And there's my MGT up there. It's a MGT 8.0 with all their pro racing parts that Team Associated made back in the day. Chassis and everything. So we'll be getting that done. You guys have already seen, there's a video of that. It's a big block, or mid-block, I guess they used to call it back in the day. It's a .28 off the engine. That's on that short chassis, old style T-Max. You guys have seen the video of it running. But yeah, I'm going to have some nitro stuff coming for you guys. And I've got a Slayer up there that needs put back together. I think I'm going to put that back together and give it to my nephew. I'm just not messing with it anymore. We don't track race them anymore. We did for a while, and now nobody is. So it's got practically a brand new 3.3, but I'm not getting into the whole Traxxas engine stuff because I'm not a huge Traxxas nitro engine fan. So they're okay. You know, nothing. They're just, you know, they're just not my favorite engines to deal with. But yeah, anyhow, I'll get some run videos of this coming for you guys. I think you'll like it. Like I said, it's no speed demon or anything. I'm going to set up some little jump stuff, do some small jumps with it. I'm not going to beat on it too hard because these things are super hard to get parts for. I just got really lucky and my nephew had like 2 junk engines out there. And then he had 2 of these trucks that he converted to 2 different style electric conversions. So, you know, he had the engine parts for me. So anyhow, guys, I just thought I'd share that with you. Thought you might enjoy seeing some nitro stuff on the Dungeons work table. I'm going to get a manual here brought up on my phone when I'm done and get my 3-speed, start figuring that out to get it adjusted. And then when the new wheels and tires come, I'll get them switched out, and then hopefully I'll get a run video up for you guys. It's supposed to rain all week here, so I don't know if I'll be getting any good videos coming anytime soon for the people that are subscribing and watching, and I appreciate that. If you watch any of my videos and you like them, you know, subscribe, comment, whatever. If not, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But it's nice to see people actually do feedback for stuff. So anyways, I just thought I'd do a quick video what we were working on, what I was running this weekend for you guys that do watch my videos. Like I said, and I do appreciate that you do. There'll be some more nitro stuff coming for you guys. I'm ordering some nitro fuel online. I've got a gallon of Black Ops, which is what's in here. It's like a green fuel, 20% nitro, and I like 11% oil. Maybe, I think maybe it is. I can't remember. It's been so long. The bottle's up there, but I'm not going to dig it out. I ran this stuff for years. It was really good fuel. I'm going to try to get my hands on some Byron's fuel. If not, some Bones Brew or something, Sidewinder, Torco, all that stuff I've ran through the years has been good. My local hobby shop, of course, you know, they don't support nitro whatsoever, which is the case in most local hobby shops. So, you know, I'm stuck ordering nitro fuel on the internet either way, guys. So, anyhow, I'll cut this video. I've ran my mouth enough of you guys. I've got a lot coming, guys. So, if you subscribe to stuff and watch, I'll have some good stuff coming. The XR is still getting broke in. I'm trying to work on it, get it going. This is going to be coming some run videos. The Supermax, I'm going to pull it down and go through it. It shouldn't take much to get it going. Everything should be good and solid on it. Just check the filter and whatnot on it. Yeah, so that'll probably be, I think I'll put it on the channel next and show you guys an overview of it, the Supermax. And then I'll have an unboxing vid coming of a purchase I made. Should be getting here sometime this week, I hope. I'm not sure it shipped out. I know he said he shipped it yesterday. So hopefully I get it through the week. It is a nitro. I've got some new glow igniters that I much needed coming in, because I'm down to using my old, let me get it here, my old Hot Shot 2, which I can't find anywhere anymore. They used to make these things, and they had like a huge nickel cell on them. Nickel metal hydride, I think is what they were, or nickel, whatever. They were like that big around. My brother's got one, but won't hold charge anymore. I got online trying to find one, because these have been some of the best glow igniters I ever had. They just go out all day in the field, man, starting and everything, and you don't have any problems with them. So I'm getting ready to go through my nitro stuff. I need to figure out, I've got some new glow plugs here, some old glow plugs, some O'Donnell stuff. I'm going to source some glow plugs so I have some new glow plugs, because I am going to be doing some nitro, I think, this summer. I just got bitten by the nitro bug watching Woogie's channel. So anyhow, guys, from the RC Dungeon, peace. Keep the brightness alive.